Hi guys, so I'm back. Here I am trying to give you guys a little message that's been on my mind today. Um, First of all, I'd like to let you know I haven't been putting off putting more videos on here. My phone that I had before just did not have enough memory, and I'd go to make a video and I'd have like 18 seconds, and I'm like, anybody who knows me knows I can't say much in 18 seconds. But so I got a different phone for the business, and I will be making more videos, and you'll get tired of hearing me ramble on. Maybe you'll like it. Hopefully you'll like it. And like I said in the intro, I will be posting them on YouTube on the Healing Willow Tree 000. And like I said, my name will be associated with it as well. I'm going to try and transfer the other stuff so that everything's all into one. But it's kind of an exciting time, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying doing it. What I've been wanting to put out there to say is some stuff that's been on my mind the last actually couple of months, few months. It's been a really, I'm not even going to use the word difficult time for me because it's been an exciting time. There's been so much change happening in my life, and although not all of it's been easy, I feel very blessed. So some things that I was thinking about, Spirit's really been working with me, and you can call it Spirit, Universe, Source, Jesus, however you want to refer to it. That's up to you. But for me, I refer to it as Spirit. But he's been really been working on me with some things, things that I should have learned a long time ago. But, it's not like he didn't come knocking on the door before. So I am thrilled that I'm starting to learn a lot of things, and I'm starting to develop in ways that are amazing. I also realize that I probably couldn't have shared the things that I've been learning if I hadn't gone, not probably, for sure, if I hadn't had to go through all these things. Because I made the comment the other day. I was going through some meditation and stuff, and I'm like, this is ridiculous that I'm going through this much change at this stage in my life. But I also know that if I hadn't gone through what I've gone through in my life, I wouldn't have anything to talk about. I'd find something to talk about. But it's like, hopefully this kind of thing that I have to talk about will actually be of some benefit. So what I've been, it's been on my mind today. I went to Walmart, and I'm walking around, and I'm thinking, and things are coming to me. I'm not one of those. I'm not going to script things. I'm not going to sit down and write out a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to tell you things that come from my heart, and from this crazy brain, and hopefully some of it will resonate with you, and some of it will maybe make a difference in your life. Like I said, I've been going through a lot, and it's like I've recently had to make a move. Um, I've had some other issues with my job. I love my job, but I'm not always um, satisfied with my job. But I am thankful for it. And so, I really can't complain about that. There's a lot of people out there that don't have a job. So, um, it's one of those things, though, where you start thinking about all the things you go through in life, and Spirit's really been dealing with me to try and get me to look at life and situations in a different way. To I've always had a I've always thought that I was like this real open-minded person. And I still think I'm open-minded, but I always had certain views that certain things had to be certain ways. And if you didn't necessarily think that way, there must be a problem with you. And I've started to really realize that sometimes you have to meet life. No, not sometimes. All the time. You have to meet life on life's terms. Whether it be at your job where you feel like you're not being treated fairly, or whether it be someone in a situation that accuses you of doing something that you know you didn't do. And thankfully, the universe came back and, brought that out into the open that, no, I didn't do it. But and it was a really, really sad situation. It was with my living situation. And I ended up, not, I just couldn't live in that energy. So now I'm looking for a place. Well, I'm going to be looking for a place to live. But anyway, I'm not worried about that because I've got friends and people in my life that always got my back. I got my tribe, and that tribe's growing, daily. But there's always those things that spirit keeps saying, okay, I need you to do this, or I need you to look at this. You're doing this when you should be doing this. So I kind of felt like spirit had given me this almost like a chore list, and I'm checking off a chore, that, okay, I've accomplished this. I'm thinking about this and I understand and I get it now. And then I'd go back like, a puppy, and I'd be like, okay, where's my reward? And spirit would be like, no. And it kind of made me think one of my least favorite things to eat in the world is peas. And so I kind of started thinking, spirit's giving me these damn bowls of peas, and he's saying, eat these peas. And I'm like, but I don't want to. And then I'll take the bowl or spoon and I'll start eating the peas. And then I go, okay, I ate the peas. Now can I have the chocolate cake? And he's like, nope, not yet. You got to eat some more peas. And so some of the things that I've been learning, though, very beneficial. They haven't gone down easy, just like those peas. But, it's like, for one thing, I've learned that you have to meet life on life's terms. I don't have all the answers. And I don't always do things in the right way. And I see that more and more every day. It's like I had somebody in my life that kept saying, you keep trying to tell me how I feel about something. And I'm like, well, because maybe I think I know. And then it dawned on me, that person was right. And it's like, I can't tell anybody about their journey. All I can do is tell me about my journey. And all I can do is say, you know what, Cindy, this is how you feel and this is how you believe. And I could say it till I'm blue in the face, but it doesn't make it so for another person. I've also learned that people sometimes hurt each other. I've hurt people. I've done things because I felt like I was in the right, or this is what I need to do. And I know it's hurt people. And I've come to realize that although it might have been necessary and it might have turned out for the best in the long run, it doesn't take away the fact that not everybody understood or not everybody agrees. So, it's one of those things, whether it be your job or your relationship, or, you want that perfect house or that perfect car. Sometimes we don't get exactly what we want when we want it. Sometimes we might have to drive around in the used car before we get the new car. Or sometimes you might need to live in an apartment before you get that home. Sometimes you might have to have a job that's not your perfect job and then work up to what it is that you want. Sometimes in a relationship, you might have to step back and say, well, damn, I could do this different or I could do this different, but I do care and I do love. So maybe we can meet in the middle. Maybe we can start over. Maybe we cannot start over and we just move on. There's a lot of scenarios and only you know what that scenario is. I know that for me, I've had to stop insisting that everything be my way or the highway. I'm still eating those peas until I get to that chocolate cake. And so I just wanted to put it out there that whatever your situation is, you know, look at it like maybe you don't have all the answers. Maybe I don't have all the answers. And maybe we can communicate, and or you and your father, mother, child, person, boss can communicate and come up with a better way of doing things. You don't always have to, you don't have to take the bus just because you don't like the car that you have. You know, maybe you can get in the car and put the gas in there and be thankful that you have the car. Or maybe you can be thankful that you have that job, or be thankful that you have that friend. And I am thankful. I'm thankful for everything and everyone in my life. And I'm excited about what the future holds for me. I know that I'll never have all the answers. I also know that Spirit's going to keep making me eat those peas until I learn my lessons. So I'm trying real hard to learn them. And anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. And whatever it is you don't like to shovel down, do it. Learn the lesson. Step out there. What's the worst that can happen? You know, what's the worst that can happen? And be blessed. Much love to everybody. Have a good Sunday.